Howdy everybody, howdy Piper. Welcome to another video. And we're gonna continue soybean harvest in today's video. Started harvesting soybeans about 2 videos ago, trucked some soybeans last video, and then today gonna continue on the harvest. I'll explain the situation on the fields, what's ready, what's not, and what our plan is later on in the video once I'm out in the combine. Headed out there now though so we can get started. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Hope you guys are enjoying this series about harvest. Let's get it started. Bird! Feels like winter out here. Ready to work? So right now to start the workday, I'm just buzzing this truck out to the field. Big part of this whole farming thing is getting vehicles in the right place, so you have rides home if you need them, and so you have rides to different fields and to trucks and stuff like that. You know, there's a lot of farmers around the area that are single, do this all themselves, and that's got to be tough to get the rides, to get to the right locations all the time, and to have all your vehicles set up strategically. Probably have to walk home once in a while. Luckily with a couple people, we can avoid that with getting a couple rides, setting up vehicles the right way. We do pretty all right. So out to the field we go. My dad's gonna pick me up, and we'll have a truck in place. He's most likely gonna haul in a load of soybeans to start the day, and I'm going to start some combining, or at least finish a field that we know is dry. I'll talk more about that later once we get in the combine. It's cold, but the soybeans are ready. Alright guys, we're out here in the field. Not very much left out here. Show you guys what we're dealing with. A little bit down here on this level. I should show you up on the combine where it's a little bigger, but not too much left. Just gonna dump in the grain cart today. I did want to show you guys this aerial system because I talked about it a little bit. It's all hooked up now, but just to review if you missed it, just gonna blow a fan right here, shoot air in through here, and then out these little fingers to prevent waste. This was supposed to be on the flex head the whole time. We just didn't get it on for the first field or two. They say it increases the yield 1 to 4 bushels an acre on average, something like that. So we'll take what we can get. But time to start combining. I'm over here outstanding in my field, and it's time to get started for today's harvesting. I see Piper's up there ready to go, looking like a snack. Let's get these soybeans finished up on this field. Well folks, we have a problem. We're only 1 pass in. So excited to get out here. This kind of thing's happening. Look at that rut that I pushed. And you can see here we got a little uneven cut, higher on that side, lower over there. That's because I was correcting, because the header isn't being kept even with the height adjustment, and obviously that's not very good. Something's maybe broken. And right under here you can see this, there's this part right here, which is essentially what's keeping the height control, and something doesn't look right here, which is the very end of it. This is bent up, maybe from turning, maybe from a rock, and it's also full of dirt right in here. So I'm gonna scrape out the dirt and see if that fixes the problem. If it's still a problem, she broke. So this little bar that comes down for the height adjusting, this is a sensor in here. So see if you can see inside there, that little sensor in there. That's why getting it all bent up and full of dirt or rocks is a problem, because then it's not sensing to tilt if it needs to. And I tried to take this screwdriver and pull this end out that I had bent, kind of like that, and then I also cleared the dirt out of here. We're gonna give it another shot, see if it's all messy again, and if it is, it might be repair time instead of combining time. See how it goes. I'll update you guys live as it happens. So in the combine now, let's see what we got. We'll start the machine, speed up the engine. We are gonna back up a little bit so we end up with the auto steer and see if it works out. Start the header, get the engine going all the way. And we're gonna do like what I showed you in the last couple videos, 2 videos ago when I showed you the auto steer. I'm gonna hit the preset number 2, which should put it right on the ground and control the height side to side. If it starts gouging, then it's because it's bent. If it works out and doesn't gouge, it was just that dirt in there, and we should be good to go. Seems to be going pretty nicely so far. So it seems like we were tilting there for a little bit. All this dust is coming up because of that air tube that we put on. Come to the end of this pass, raise it up and see if we had any damage. All right, that pass looked pretty good. Maybe it was just the dirt, or maybe I bent it back enough just by that little repair. Sometimes you start fixing things and don't really know what you're doing, but it works, and that's enough to keep you going. I don't know if you can see that screen, but it is automatically tilting. Right here is the tilt, and it seems to be working now. So we might be good to go. We might have avoided disaster here today, and maybe combining's a go again. I'll let you guys know in a few passes how we're faring, if I indeed fixed it by accident, or if we have some work to do. I'll keep going as long as it's working though. Well, we did avoid disaster. This is the last little pass of this field, and the light just came on that my grain tank is full. Everything that was left fit in my hopper, which is pretty neat. So fixed the problem without exactly knowing what I was doing. I'm gonna go dump this very full hopper over in the grain cart. This field's complete, and my dad's out checking and scouting the other fields to see what's the most dry, and he'll probably hop in the combine, try some out, measure the moisture, and we'll see what maybe we can do tonight. We can't go super late with the soybeans because they do get a little bit tough to cut. So this might be it for the day, or we might start on another field. It's only 6, so we could probably start on something else if it's dry enough, but that's a big if because a lot of the fields are pretty green and show a lot of leaves in there. But we'll see, and I'll keep you guys updated. Field complete though, disaster avoided, combine's working great. folks, utilize that pickup we brought down here to move the grain cart and the combine to the next field. We might do this one or one up north a little bit more. I see the pickup coming down the road now, so we're about to find out. Likely my dad will test things out and I'll let you guys know what the situation is. Okay everyone, me and the pups are gonna take this GMC truck and go get that load that we dumped into the grain cart, unload that, and then call it a day. My dad is actually just about to pass by at the combine. He's taking it to the field that was further north, and he's gonna try that one up there because we seeded that first, so we know it's a little bit drier than what's over across the road from where we just combined and finished that field. There he goes. So we'll go get that load of grain with this GMC truck. He has a pickup out there to go home. He's just gonna make a couple circles, see what the moisture is, call it a day. It's about 7 o'clock, and that usually means it's about to get dark. But that's where we stand in the field work. Let's go get them beans. And that'll do, folks, for another video on the Jordan Stoltz YouTube channel, Stoltz Jordan on Facebook. Thank you for joining for another video. More soybeans done today, disasters avoided, and a successful day of farming at Stoltz Farm Incorporated. I appreciate all the support for the videos, you joining me, subscribing to the channel, liking the page on Facebook, and all of the kind words about the videos that we've been making this year. Lots more good stuff in store. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one, everybody.